What is going on, guys? Evolution here, and we are back with a brand new Battlefield 5 assault weapons video. This is a series where we take a look at a specific weapon, we go into a bit of detail, and I give my 2 cents on it. So today we're looking at the Selbstlader 1916. I completely butchered that. I apologize. It's a semi-automatic rifle with a fire rate of 225 and a magazine capacity of 25. So my first impressions of this weapon were, holy crap, it has the same damage as the Gewehr 43, except that has a 10-round capacity, and this has a 25-round capacity. It must be a monster, and it is, but the fire rate on this weapon takes a little getting used to. It's not as spam fire as you might think it is, but if you do miss some shots, that extra ammunition in the magazine is very forgiving. So let's go ahead and check out specialization. So as you guys can see, we've gone for a little bit of a mixed bag here. We've got some on the left, some on the right. And I've basically gone with this just for a couple of reasons. One, we can aim down sights a little bit quicker. Two, we have less vertical recoil, allowing us to hit those consecutive shots back to back. And we have an increased fire rate on this weapon, which I honestly think helps so freaking much. Before I got this, I really struggled with the weapon. But once I got it, just made it so much better. And then we've got increased accuracy while standing still. Because I actually stood still a little bit with this weapon, more so than I normally would. And I'm not sure why that is. I think it has something to do with the rate of fire for me, and it just felt a little bit more comfortable. Because usually I'm just kind of running and gunning. But this, I stood a little bit, you know, picked off some people, and then moved. So close quarters with this weapon is not viable at all. Because of the slow fire rate on this weapon, you're really going to struggle to get maybe 2 shots off before you're dead to whoever's shooting you close range. Because every weapon basically shoots faster than this one. Medium range with this thing is actually pretty good. If you have a 3x scope on this, which I highly suggest you do, you can land headshots pretty easily. And body shots for that matter. This thing really just chugs at people's health. It does the same damage as the Gewehr 43, like I mentioned, so it hits real hard. And medium range, it's definitely viable. So long range on this weapon, it's actually pretty good because of that magazine capacity. You can go for moving targets a lot easier, not have to worry about reloading all the time. And then against snipers, it's also pretty decent, although you might want to space yourself between shots because of the vertical recoil on this weapon. If they are pretty far out, you're not going to be able to just land 2 quick shots right off the bat. So overall, I really enjoyed playing with this weapon. I did struggle with it at first before I got the reduced recoil and the increased fire rate. It just felt a little bit weird to me, but once I got those, I started to play very well with them. And I had some crazy games with this gun, like 80 and 10, 95 and 20. That's in grand operations, also keep that in mind. So it was more like, if we're comparing it to Conquest, like 35 and 6. So some pretty freaking good games with this weapon. And I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't yet. So if you guys are struggling with this weapon, remember it does get a little bit better and a little bit easier to control. Once you hit level 4, you can get all of the specializations. And then once you've done that, I feel like you need to sit back a little bit with this weapon, go pick off some people, and then kind of move around to the next area. And just take it slow between shots. Make sure you're landing your shots with this weapon. It's very important. Even though you have that magazine capacity, you do not have the fire rate to land all their shots very, very quickly. So just make sure you're taking a breath between your shots if you need to. And yeah, I think that's actually going to be it for this video. So remember to smash that like button and remember to subscribe if you guys have not already, because it seriously helps me out. And let me know what you guys think of this weapon. Is it amazing? Is it not? Definitely let me know your opinions in the comments below. And have a good one. See ya.